Designer Michael Lambie is here to show us that red and green don't have to rule the holidays. So, Michael, you say that for an extra chic look, we actually should consider black and white, and this is a great example of it because it looks gorgeous.
Exactly, Tracy. It's not always about what we traditionally grew up with as kids. Yeah. It's time to bring a little swag, a little sophistication to Christmas, and we can do that by using our own decor and adding key pieces that are bold and really make a statement.
Well, we all want the Michael Lambie swag, so please walk us through it, my friend. Let's talk about this beautiful showstopper, this all-white tree. I mean, that is gorgeous.
That's it. I mean, white snow, that's as much as we need, but the tree is so stunning. It's from Lowe's, so it's definitely affordable. We don't have to really spend a lot of money to actually really change things up. So we can go out, grab a white tree, and let it make the statement. And when it's beautiful like this one is, you don't have to add a lot. So we just kind of gently decorated it with some things we made, some ornaments, and we really just kind of started a theme that we brought throughout the rest of the space.
So I'm loving the theme throughout the space, and I'm going to get to the DIY ornaments in a bit because you did an excellent job. But first, I should have started by asking you about using black as an anchor.
That's it. That's it. I mean, black is the ultimate neutral, right? It goes with anything, and it's such a powerful, solid color that we can anchor our space with it. So here we anchored it with the rug from Imperial Rug Galleries. They presented this great one. It's not solid black, but it's enough movement and dazzle there that it's entertaining, but we have that foundation, right?
Absolutely.
And then when you start adding black elements around the place, it ties it all together, and you can do anything you want around that.
Absolutely. Okay, so use what you have, throw in what you have, but using black and white really does elevate the chicness of it. You do really good DIYs. So let's talk a little bit about some of the DIYs since we talked about the white tree. You've got some DIYs in that tree that you wouldn't even know you did it yourself.
Right. So these are the styrofoam balls that you can get at any hobby shop, right?
Cool.
So we put glitter on top of them, strung them together. The garland around it is actually just string.
Nice.
It's like a wool string that we wrapped around. Just a couple of little ornaments. The bows we made as well were tied, and we used those same black bows on the presents. And this is the thing, our theme on the look of the presents, it doesn't have to be so colorful again.
Yeah.
Just put name tags, you'll know who they're for, but it actually works as a decor because they sit there for a long time.
Yes, they do. We've also talked about that craft paper being very eco-friendly, so good for you, Michael.
Exactly.
Yeah, very nice.
We spray painted some elements that came gold. I sprayed them white, just kind of really anchored that as well.
Nice.
I had fun kind of making my own Christmas tree, a real graphic element. Just cut layers and layers of cardboard on top of each other. So we're bringing that theme of Christmas without it actually being traditional.
Yeah.
And then if you have frames around the house, use what you have. Just take the pictures out. And I just put in some printouts of some snowflakes, so it feels traditional. And then when the season's over, take it out, swap it back, and you're back to your regular decor.
And you haven't gone out and spent a whole bunch of money that you might not have at this time of year. So I think that that's beautiful. You grouped some beautiful vases together in black and white, which has been really, really lovely. And then I want to talk just a little bit about, you know, when you have a space that is black and white, it might feel a little bit bland or a little bit depressing. Like you have to do something to give it some warmth. And how did you achieve that in this space?
For sure. So there's lots of ways to get interest, and color's not just the only way. Texture, movements with lines, like the lines on this cushion really kind of accentuates what's happening on the Christmas tree. So it's bringing all your eyes across. But the fabric, this is warm and fluffy. I mean, that really asks you to come cuddle, right?
That's
so using your textures and your contrasts and your layers, it's always comfortable.
Yeah, between Sharon's mantles and these comfy blankets and textures, I'm ready to take a nap every night. Like, this is beautiful space, and I like the fact that we're all sort of thinking outside of the box when it comes to our decor for the holidays. It doesn't have to be just red and white. And you can be using some pieces that you already have in your space. Maybe that coffee table's already yours, as well as the tray and the candles. You just group it all together.
Take a look at what you have and then just add pieces. I just added a piece here, add a piece here. And this really represents something that can be a great evening thing. If you're an adult, you may not have kids around, and you want to entertain and have a cocktail. This theme works, right? It still feels like it fits the mood. It doesn't have to be so in your face. It takes a back step.
It totally does. And you know what else sort of elevates the mood? That jacket. That jacket is so good.
I know, standing next to you, so I had to kind of bring the swag with myself as well.
I love it. Michael, thank you. It's a beautiful modern spin on the holidays. For more tips on festive decor, head on over to our website. That's cityline.tv.